God bless. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you. Oh, God bless you. It's just a blessing. It's a blessing for another opportunity to be with you on another Thursday. God bless you. I thank and praise God for you, for each and every one of you that come on. God bless you, Angelica. I praise God for each and every one of you that log on. It is I don't take it lightly, and I want the Lord to, whatever I say, for something, for you to find in there, in something that will be of a benefit, that will help you, that will strengthen, encourage you, that'll be something that you can hold on to. Because, for example, today, and God bless each and every one that's coming on, today, I had one of those days today. These are the days, and we've all had them. We've had one of those days. I was trying to work something out on my computer, and I could not get it done, and it frustrated me so badly because I really needed it done, and I needed it done quickly. And my computer was not helping me. It was actually fighting against me in my efforts. And it was so frustrating. And then I had a video recording that I needed to do, and I forgot a critical chord that I needed. Oh my goodness. And so I had to backtrack, and I had to alert the folks that I was recording that I would be slightly late. Can you imagine that? I'm telling a client I'm going to be late. I had to do some backtracking. Good evening to all those that are coming on. I had to push the shoot back a little bit in order to take care of the cord that I was missing. And so I pushed that back, and I'm rushing. I had to leave. I had to go get the cord. And when I got the cord, I got a flat tire. I got a flat tire. Oh my goodness, I got a flat tire. Wasn't able to even make it back to where I was going. And then later, I had to go pick up something that was necessary, needed, and required me to have cash. And I forgot all about the fact that I needed cash. And when I got there, I did not have the cash. I had to leave there. I had to go, and I had to figure out and go get the cash in order to get the cash that I needed. So I had one of those days. And those are really the facts of my day. When I talk about those things, that's really the facts of what happened. But the truth about my day is that although my computer was fighting against me, although I was feeling tremendous amount of pressure because I wasn't able to do the things that I needed to do in the amount of time I needed to do it, the truth of my day is that my computer is new, basically, relatively new. So I know that whatever has to be worked out is going to be worked out. It's not going to be something critical. And although I forgot the cord to the recording that I needed, it worked out. The recording worked out just fine. And although I got a flat tire in the process of all what I was doing, I was really close kind of to where I needed to be, and help was literally kind of around the corner. Whew. And then later, when I had to pick up something and I didn't have the cash and I had to go and divert and go back, at least I had a car to go in to get the cash, and at least I had the cash. Hey man, you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, I know you get what I'm saying. Sometimes we allow the facts of our lives to really drown out the truth of our reality. And, that's my book, Truth for Trendsetters. That's actually in the preface of the book, where I talk about the facts is something that exists, something that we know to have happened. But truth, on the other hand, truth is the actual state of the matter. And every day we're confronted daily with facts of life. Like today, I was, all of these facts, all these things happen. God bless you, Sister Tony. God bless you. Every day we're confronted with the facts of things that happen. But really, are we bold enough and are we in the moment enough to allow the truth to override, those facts? Whew. There was a point in my day where I found myself kind of like, frustrated and thinking and but when do we allow, the truth to override the facts? When we allow that to happen, we usually proclaim it and we usually speak the truth into our existence. We actually, when we allow the truth, yes, to override the facts, it's usually the power of our spoken word that speaks life into our situation and joy rather than death and defeat. Because we know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. We know that. And I know that the things I'm talking about are really minor in the scheme of things. They're really, it's like a fly. They're pesty, but they're not major in the scheme of comparison to the major facts that happen to us. I was on the phone just a couple days ago with a dear friend of mine, and she told me how she was carjacked at gunpoint just a couple weeks ago. Carjacked at gunpoint. My God, my God. And in telling me about the horrifying details, she literally had me almost in tears. I was imagining myself in that situation, imagining me being in that type of situation, and I was literally in tears. And as she was giving me all these horrifying details, I listened, and I wanted to make sure that I listened to her and heard her out, because she had gone through just the ups and downs of emotion. But when I did speak, I had to say, Lord, I thank you. I had to say it because my friend is alive. Thank God that they only took the car. They could have shot her. They could have hit her with the gun. Could have beat her. There were so many things that could have happened that didn't happen. Now, it doesn't negate the facts, folks. It doesn't negate what happened to her and what was going on. But when I began to speak the truth of it, I put it out there, and hopefully to refresh, to uplift, to encourage, and to bring some joy into it. In Exodus 14, fresh off of the victory of freedom, the children of Israel let the facts get them down. Oh my goodness. The facts were that they had come to what seemed like an insurmountable obstruction. The Red Sea was real. It was real. And Pharaoh's army was pursuing them, tracking them down. They were on hot pursuit. And it seems like they were boxed in, like they were surrounded. Oh my goodness. But the truth of their reality was that God had performed miracle after miracle after miracle to get them out of Egypt. I mean, that's really the truth of their reality, was that they weren't even being led by what they thought, or Moses even. They were being led by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. So they were being literally led by God. But unfortunately, they didn't use the power of their spoken word, their tongue, to declare life, but rather to speak death. Moses, you should have left us back in Israel. You brought us out here in the wilderness to have us die. The sad part about that is that little did they know they were proclaiming, I should say. They were speaking out of their mouth their own destruction, because they were going to literally die in the wilderness, in the desert. See, they kicked off their miracle journey. Listen to what I'm saying. They kicked off their miracle journey, their road to promise, by speaking destruction and death through their murmurings and their complaints. Some of you guys are on you're kicking off a miracle journey. You're on a road to promise. Don't allow murmuring and complaints. Don't allow you to speak destruction into where God is taking you. Don't do it. There are some of you who need to stop. And then there are some of you that need to stop others that are around you. You need to stop them on that road of murmuring and complaining. You need to interject into their conversation and into their space life. Because this tongue is powerful. The Bible tells us it's unruly, but it also says that there is power in what we say. And there is power in how we proclaim what we say. So, my day today, my goodness. Thank God I just didn't speak. I just kept plugging through my day. And there was a point where I found myself, you know how you start getting, start experiencing all of that. Start experiencing all that emotion. You know how it is. You know how it is. You start experiencing it. But Lord knows I'm on a miracle journey. I'm on a journey. I'm going someplace. The promises that God has put in my life, I am seeking to obtain them. And I have to fight myself. I'm not about to speak destruction and death into my purpose and my promise and into where God has taken me. So, I kept my mouth shut. Didn't say anything. Took a big swallow. And then eventually, I was able to say, Lord, I thank you. And then begin to really think about it. The facts were what they were. But the truth was that, please, God had worked some things out. It could have been much more this or much more that or much more this or that. But God had already gone before me and worked some things out, which is what literally I had prayed in the beginning of my day. Lord, I pray that you would overshadow me and keep me even as I go on my way. And God had did just that. So, God bless you. My truth for today is just watch out. We're dealing all month with the power of our spoken word and what we say. So today was just about the truth versus the facts. The facts of our life versus the truth. Don't allow yourself to be dictated by the facts. Interject some truth into your situation, even when you're feeling like the facts have dominated you. So God bless you. God bless each and every one of you. I thank God for you logging on. And the Lord say the same. I look to see you again on Thursday. God bless.